Alright guys, we're doing our third Rihanna song today. And we're going to do a 7. I did the boards for 7 last night in about an hour. And we're going to do the videos for it today. So this is the third one, and I'll do 4 more. Alright, so let's hear the beginning. Hello, I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. This is actually a response to, there's a guy on YouTube who's been copying my lessons between 45 and 50 over the past year, and I have nothing against the guy. I wish no harm to him. I keep saying this, but this is kind of a response from me. You know, I get to fight back a little bit, don't I, in a civil way on YouTube just by teaching. So I'm going to teach this lesson here. This is actually one that I taught in 2007 when I debuted the whiteboard technique. So I did this one a long time ago. You can find my old video on my YouTube channel. You know, the quality's not as good because we didn't have, you know, the digital cameras we had now. They weren't very prevalent. But I'm reteaching it now to kind of get back in the game here and compete back. So let's look at the beginning. We have the left hand going middle C up to G. And let me make it clear, I did not copy his imitation of my whiteboard. I do my own work. I figured this out years ago, and then I went over it again for this lesson here. So that's where we're getting it. C and G on the right hand from middle C to G. And then the right hand goes C, D, E flat, F. And then the left hand goes C to A flat. So the rhythm is ba 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 ba. And then E flat D, E flat D. So here's the rhythm really slow. Okay, practice that measure until you get it, and then try this next measure. Ba 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 ba. So you have the D. Then I have the dot to dot thing, which is my own invention, which kind of saves space on the board for me. So what we do is we go back and we're going to do this beginning again and stop at that dot. See how you do that? You go through all the way to here, and then my instructions are dot to dot. So you go back to the first dot and play all the way to that one. So that's what this sounds like. Here we go. We stop there, and then we're going to do this. Alright, so right here we have A flat to E flat. And then the right hand goes C, D, E flat, F. And the left hand goes A flat, F. And then E flat, D, E flat, C. So right here we have. Go A flat to G on the left hand, 5 and 1, gotta reach. And then after you play that last E flat, C, D, E flat, then the left hand goes G, G, D really fast, bop, bop, and then D, and then C, and the left hand has a G with that, then a B natural. So right here it's bop, 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 bop. Well, let me get into it. Those are slower there. 1, 8. Okay, so that's the whole opening, and that part happens many times. When she starts singing, it goes down an octave. And then so it's the same thing, but an octave lower. Alright, so that's from the beginning all the way to here. Alright, so we have that. So every time she sings, it's low like that. Now we have this second section that goes like this. And so forth. So let's learn that. Left hand goes A flat, E flat, A flat for an A flat chord. The right hand has a middle C with that. D, E flat, so and then we're going to go to a B flat, F, B flat with 5, 2, 1. So right here. And then E flat, and we're moving up and up. See, A flat, B flat chord, C minor. So C, G, C, F, G. And then here we have F. So F, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat. So ba, la, 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 la. Left hand goes D, B flat, D. E flat, B flat. So actually the B flat I put there. So all right. Then we have dot to dot, which means go back to this dot and play to this one. So let's do that. And then so we went from this dot to this dot. And right after that, you're just going to skip over here and go, which is E flat in the right hand. The left hand is going to go A flat, E flat, B flat, C. And you can go 5, 3, 2, 1 if you have a big hand like me, or you can go 5, 2, 1, 2. Either way. And you wait. La 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 la. Hear that last bar and you go ba 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 ba. So da 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 3, 4, 1, 2. Ba 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 ba. So right there, B flat, E flat, D, C, B flat. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? And then we get into this section here. Now I left out one measure that I'm going to show you, but I didn't want to mess up all the whiteboard that I did. So I'm going to show you that measure. It's really easy, but I'll show you when we get to it. So we'll put it in. You can write it in, okay, for yourself when you get there. But this we have. And so forth. Let's do it here. C, D, E flat, C, D, E flat, C, D, E flat, okay, and then D, B flat, E flat, D, C, flat, the fingering's not hard on there, it's pretty easy. Now the left hand, you can't always hear the left hand in there, so what I did is I take, probably what the person is playing and add it in there. So sometimes we have to do that as transcribers. I played a lot of piano music in my 40 years on this earth, and I kind of can tell what they were probably playing. So sometimes it's mixed out a little bit. You have other instruments and stuff in there, and you can't quite hear the piano part. But anyway, this works really well. C, G, C, and then G, C, G. So you go. That seems complicated. Just notice that you play something every eighth note. Ba, 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 ba. Okay? Alright, not like that. But now we're going to do it here. Alright, so A flat, E flat, A flat, E flat, A flat, back to E flat. And we do the same pattern we did over here. Play the right hand louder. It's the melody. If it doesn't sound right, it might be because you're playing the left hand too loud. Keep going. We're going to do it on an F chord now. F, C, F. The right hand goes C, D, E flat. Then we're going to go. Okay, so we have D. Oh, we already talked about that. Left hand is B flat, F, B flat. So it's. Now we have a dot to dot. So we're going to go back. Go back to here and. Now here is where I left out my measure, because we go from here to here, and then we actually need one more measure that I'm going to show you. It's this. Okay, so all you're going to do is do this pattern that we've been doing on D, E flat, F, and the left hand will be B flat, F, B flat. So see how it's the same pattern that we did here, here, and here, but it's on D, E flat, F. Where does that go? That goes when you're doing the dot to dot on the repeat, ba, ba, and then I didn't have it, I didn't put it there, so that's where it goes. And then we put that measure in, and then we'll skip over here and do this. Alright, but let's kind of go over what we're doing here, okay, so you can see. I'll go slow motion. Here we go, here's the first time. that I didn't put there. I told you to put it in, so got it? And then we're going to go here. So that's A flat up here. The left hand does low F, and then up to the higher F, and then A flat C. So you can go 5, 1, 3, 2. La 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 la. It's just straight eighth notes. You go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now what is this little thing? It's a bracket. So go back and play everything in this big long bracket here. Ready? So we're going to do this part now. You ready? Go. That for a while. Now I just have A flat there, but go ahead and play an A flat, E flat, and an A flat. It's an A flat chord. Then play the C in the right hand. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then na 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 na. E flat, D, C, B flat with 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go to D. The left hand is going to do a B flat chord. B flat, F, B flat. 1, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so it's right here. And that's it, because it goes back and does one of these sections up an octave. I don't know if it's this one or maybe this one. Alright, so there's an octave displacement later on, but I've shown you all the parts. So that's the piece, that's the song. And in the end, of course, we'll just end on a C minor. E flat, G, C, and left hand on a C. Oh, it says later B section up an octave. I reminded myself, so it's the B section. It's this. Alright, so, and we'll end on a C minor. So that should really help you with the song. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get to our, what is it, 4th Rihanna song today. Coming up.